we got our Publix load. We're gonna top off our tanks before we make it down into Florida. It's a nice rainy, pleasant day. No sunshine, but we got us a little bit of local work filled on the gap in between our downtime for our delivery down to Florida, which ironically this is going down to Florida as well. So topping off the tanks here, and we'll go do our 4 stops in Florida. All right, we made it to our first stop. Stop 1 out of 4. Then we go back up to the DC. All right, so we're at stop number 1 of 4. We'll answer the bell and get us unloaded. I don't know if we got to call a number, if they got one posted out here for us to call. Alright, well, having a wee bit of an issue. Already put the seal back on it. You have to do with these food loads. And I grabbed the sequence, the load sequence, and they took off 6 pallets, which is what they're supposed to have, but the loader didn't load them in order of the stores. And so I had already put the seal on because I had already pulled out their 6 instead. They had their 6, and well, they got 6, but they got 1 for another store. So I'm gonna grab one of my extra seals I carried for when I need them, because they don't have any more. And I guess I'm gonna have to have them do like some initialing or whatever, but I'll have to call the broker and say we're gonna have a seal out of sequence. All right, we're at our second stop here, waiting for them to show up to open up the doors here. So finally made it to the second stop here. They got their proper pallet and put the one that they weren't supposed to have back on. Definitely not their fault. That was all on the warehouse, not loading in proper sequence. So, which is probably why it took so long for us to get the trailer. But hopefully I don't run out of hours according to Uncle Sam, and I can get these next 2 off. Hopefully they don't take too long. Alright, this one's done. Alright, that was much smoother. Alright, on to our 3rd stop. Alright, we've made it to our 3rd stop. We're in our door. Hopefully things go smooth here as well. The next stop's not that far away, about 16 minutes away now that there's no traffic on the road, or very little traffic I should say. So let's get this stop unloaded so we can get to the next one and get this all off tonight before we run out of hours to drive. Alright, let's see, we got 2 off. We got to get 5 more off for this location. And look at all of those potato chips from Frito-Lay. Alright, we got our paperwork signed. We got our pallets off. So we just got to make it to our next up. That's about, Google says 16 minutes away. So let's get it done. Alright, we made it to our 4th stop. And the other places we've been, I think this is a fairly new store. They number their stores from 1 to whatever, and this is in the mid 1500s, so I'm pretty sure this is a new store. Alright, let me get these guys to the back so I can get unloaded and find me a place to sleep. Free air now available at Lowe's. Alright, let's go. head back up towards Atlanta, drop off our trailer. Nice sunny day. I think this may fall under the only in Florida category. Right up to the front of the line of cars. I wonder if Mr. Copper will do anything about it or not. Oh, wait, there he goes. There he goes. Let's see, the cop doesn't even look interested. Gonna get his shopping done at CVS, I guess. Alright, we're back at Publix. A jet. We'll drop this empty, get back down to our drop pod down in Madonna, pick up our load that we had before we did this and the repairs, and we'll get down for our next drop in Florida. So let me finish everything here, do a double check. In pulled. Alright, we're good to go. Let's go get our trailer. Alright, well, as you saw, we went to the bowling alley to get something to eat. Just not too far from the drop yard that we use. And it is, and for this road here, I don't think I've seen cars line up before, not even on another holiday. So I don't know if there is some type of event or accident that's forcing the traffic to come this way, because on the corner up here, the intersection, there was actually a cop directing traffic. It looks like he's gone now, so it may have been an event thing. For as far as the eye can see, I don't think I've ever seen traffic backed up this far at all on this little road. I can't even see around past the corner. That is a long line of cars for that busy intersection that actually doesn't have a stoplight. Alright, well, we're almost back to the truck, so I'll bed down for the night. We got to get a 2 a.m. start so we can get down to Florida on time. It's just not worth it to go out this evening on the holiday to drive, because there'll be extra traffic. So we'll bed down, get an early start, and get there in the morning so we can get unloaded and get back up here and prepare to fly out to Seattle. Oh, and it looks like the boss man came and got his truck. His other driver that was actually going to go on mine, I guess, is stuck in the Dominican Republic for a few extra days, so he's going to go out and do the loads himself. So not uncommon for him to get out and get dirty with the rest of us, but I think that still leaves him a little short to cover one of the loads. So hopefully he can get somebody to pick up the slack for him, keep the customers happy. All right, well, let me bed down for the night. We're here out of the truck, bed down for the night, and get at that early start. All right, we're in Tifton, Georgia. Gonna top off our tanks here at the Pilot. Look at this, really clean today. All right. So we'll top off the tanks here. We'll go down to our delivery in the Orlando area and drop off all this office equipment to the dental office, or not dental, eyeglasses. The eyeglasses store there, and then we'll drive back up to Georgia, drop off the trailer, and take our truck to the shop to have some repairs done on it while we're taking our time off and going back to home to the Philippines. It's starting to toss some codes for actuator for the turbo, or the turbo itself, and then a intercooler. So we'll have that fixed while we're gone, along with our coolant reservoir. So we'll get this done, get back up, get the truck in the shop to get repaired, and get back home to the Philippines. Alright, we're here where we're going to unload. Nice little strip mall. They're preparing their ramps and the pallet jack and whatnot. Alright, well, they've started unloading, and I'm going to go over here to Publix and get me a I don't know if they got a Starbucks in here or not, but something to drink and eat.
It's wet.
It's strictly for hydration.
It's wet.
Almost done. Alright, we're back at the drop yard that we use. Go ahead and drop our trailer here. Take our truck to the shop and drop it off at the mechanic to get that reservoir fixed, and have them check the codes for the turbo, and have them also check the wiring for our starter, because the starter we put in didn't seem to fix the issue. So the other starter may have actually not been bad. Everybody I've talked to seems to be in agreement. It's probably a wiring issue, something grounds out or is frayed or something like that. So need to get that fixed. So drop it off. That way they have it while I'm in the Philippines. And then the guy that's in the Dominican Republic will probably come back and work on my truck while he waits for repairs on his. So that way we can all keep making money. Alright, well, let me disconnect this trailer and we'll get to the mechanic. Alright, we're here where we're going to drop the truck off for it's done. So they'll look at it when they get a chance. But I'll have to give Joe a call and see if there's anybody available to give me a ride or not. Otherwise, I'll have to probably Uber it up to the airport or something like that. So I'll give Joe a call, see where he's at, because he had to take a load because my truck's down, and then the other guy that was coming from the Dominican Republic hasn't made it into town yet. So he had to go run the load. I know he was coming back through town, but don't know when. So I'll give him a call and see where he's at. Alright, we made it back up to Atlanta. We're right next to the airport. So older hotel. And here's the bed, or room, same thing, I guess. You get a nice little fridge / freezer happening in action here. Yeah. Get yourself a little microwave. And so pretty standard for a well-known brand, cheap hotel. They are doing bowling, so they're definitely doing the update thing. You can see the guys down there working, painting and whatnot. So I got the wood type imitation floors here, but still obviously got the old tile. Wonderful. Well, I must not have a completely remodeled one, because it definitely looked better in the pictures that I saw. Oh well, good enough until we have our flight back to Seattle, so we can go home to the Philippines. Alright, well, and days in with room service, huh? Oakley dokley. Alright, well, I will edit this video out, so y'all can have your updates, and I'll continue to take videos on my travels back to Seattle from here, and we'll pick up my mom and take her to the Philippines with us so she can see her grandson and her granddaughter, that we all can join in on the fun-filled activities. Alright, we'll talk to y'all later.